I'm Brian Giampietro, owner of Brian's Guitars in Cheshire, Connecticut.
I'm Graham Masell. I'm the general manager of Brian's Guitars in Cheshire, Connecticut. What is this?
This here is a private stock Paul Reed Smith double neck, which is essentially two 24 fret necks, one 6-string, one 12-string, which Brian's Guitars designed a couple of years ago and took some time, but finally it's here.
Why do these guitars take so long?
I think this one in particular was a long wait for the right woods. Obviously, there's not a lot of quilt maple that's wide enough to do a double neck. And then, a lot of inlay work here. The resin is handmade by Paul, which all these little things add up to the time. And I just think double neck production is so uncommon over there that it's just something that takes a little bit more attention to detail and a little bit more multiple hands on it.
Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of Paul Reed Smith double necks out there, period. I don't know the exact number off the top of my head, but it has to be a small number. And in my opinion, this is the most unique one they've ever made. I think it's quite cool. All right, do you want to give us a rundown on the specs on this private stock double neck?
Yeah, there's a lot of great, very unique specs on this guitar. First things first is the finish. This is Galaxy Fade, which is a Brian's Guitars original color, which we've been using for some years now. It's got this nice deep orange that fades up to a kind of a deep charcoal. We also use that color on the fretboard. Not quite to the black, but orange through yellow, which is a nice vibe. And then also that finish is on the back of the neck here. Galaxy Fade all over, and then the grain fill on the black matches some of the orange here in the finish. So great color for an overall space theme type of guitar. Obviously double neck in itself is a unique spec. It's a 12-string and a 6-string custom 24. That's the only way PRS will do a double neck right now. These stars are completely made of mother of pearl, which is really cool. If you get up close to it, there's a lot of great shimmers in the mother of pearl, especially with these large pieces that we're not used to seeing. This is the Nightfall inlay, which is exclusive to Brian's Guitars. This is the original way we had it designed, which is the block of mother of pearl starts here, or whatever material we decide to use for the stars, and they break off towards the headstock, and there's a few more on the headstock and the truss rod cover. This is what we were referring to as reverse Nightfall, which is the block of mother of pearl starts at the headstock, and the stars break off towards the pickups. And we thought on this double neck it'd be really cool to have this theme of the stars coming up and then coming back down on the 6-string neck. Headstock has the typical Paul Reed Smith eagle, and then on the 12-string neck has a Saturn made of resin, which Paul Miles hand makes himself and uses the finish color to help him match the resin to give it a good vibe, and everything works together. This is the second double neck we've done. This is certainly the most ornate double neck we've done, and the reason that we chose a double neck is because we reserved private stock number 10,000 through 10,005 from PRS when that number was approaching, and we wanted to make sure that each of those guitars was something special and unique.
This guitar seems to feature a lot of sort of Brian's Guitars DNA, so to speak, even down to the pickup configuration, which is obviously familiar to me. Can you tell the people a little bit about why we like that covered uncovered layout?
Sure. The pickups are a covered 5815 neck and an uncovered 5909 bridge, which is my personal preference, and it's not so unique that it's not universal. We like to do that with a lot of our private stocks. There's a lot of Brian's Guitars DNA in here, but we want to make sure that it's something that PRS is proud of and that the customer is going to find usable and nice looking and nice sounding without going outside the realm of good tone and good feel. So tons of Brian's Guitar stuff, the finish color, the exclusive inlay, the pickup combination, but at the same time it screams Paul Reed Smith, and it screams something that the end user will want to pick up and play or hang up on their wall and look at.
I know when we started working on the 10,000 guitars that a couple of them were reserved by customers for customer builds. Was this built for a customer or was this guitar store stock?
No, we put this together for store stock. And that's why we went over the top with a lot of Brian's guitars first and exclusives on it. But there are things on here that customers have ordered before. We get plenty of customer Nightfall guitars. I believe the Saturn you worked on first with a customer.
Yep.
So there's all sorts of stuff here that can be ordered by customers. And at the end of the day, we are working with customers all day, every day on unique private stock designs. And we are always happy to do more.
Awesome. You think we'll do anything crazy like this again in the future?
Yeah. We've already had some customers asking us to top it, so we'll see what we can do to make something even more wild and even more spectacular looking.
Why did we do this?
Why did we do this?
Why did we do this?
Oh, because...
Right.
Was that the wrong camera?
Is that a robust enough clap?
No, that was a weak clap.
Should you do it again? Ready?
It wasn't your best. There we go.
Yeah, so get your Honda Civic on Facebook Marketplace so you can cover the double neck. Oh, there it is.
That was it. That's everything. Yeah.